Okay, I think we're live. So, hi everyone. All the driver here, and let's do some truck racing. Just got in, just got registered. My practice level has been not very high for this, but I wanted to stream a little bit. So, I'm gonna take off my glasses because I can see the text a little better when I don't have my eyeballs on. The joy of being older.
The pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
So let's see how this works here.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
So I'm going to test and make sure my force feedback is right. Have a couple laps, get the feel, the set.
Fastest lap for Alexander, 31.2.
See how it drives, and then we're going to do some truck races. Oh, what was that frame break for? Okay. That's flat out. Okay. Okay, so this fixed set tires are going to be big because I'm going flat out in the corners. So
P5.
okay, so let me go ahead and get into the race. All right. A little oval racing here tonight.
The leader has just done a 31.1.
And let's do that. And let's get moving along. So, hope everyone's had a good week. My week has been crazy. A lot of high-level meetings at work. So, that's not right. Why are we flipped at 270 degrees? Professional streamer here. Hey, there we go. Now, can we stretch that bad boy? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. We did the thing. There we go. Oh no, get back on the road. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Work is just
Radio check.
busy.
Radio check.
It's Q4 and it's just tough. It's tough. And everybody wants everything done now, and you just don't have enough time in the day. But let's look at the rig. So I just got a little crescent wrench, and I tightened the seat bolts. Oh yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice. So I am the 15 truck, and we are at least 23. 23. Okay, so I can hang out in the back and coast and let everybody wreck in front of me. So, a couple updates. Gunther is doing. Yeah, Harry, isn't that the truth, brother? Gunther's going through the validation process for the second version of the Aston Martin GT4 set for Gravantic. Hello, Old Slow. How are you? So, once that passes standard, yeah, try to open a can of fizzy drink with your gloves on. It's not going to happen. Once that passes validation, that will get published. Yeah, Harry. The reason for that is part of it was time, and part of it is it actually failed quality control. The ride height failed. On it. And so I will happily apologize. And yeah, the driving standards are just, Daniel Gray, said it best. It's, if you don't do anything completely stupid these days, they're not going to do anything. And even if you do something completely stupid, they're not going to do anything. And so, yeah, why? Yeah, it's people. Paul alluded to it yesterday. But Paul and I have in the works a league that we are forming. And as part of that league, it is going to discuss the SCCA overlap rules. And basically, if you dive bomb in our league, we consider it reckless driving. And the penalty points accrue very quickly. So we are going to do the thing. We are targeting Wednesdays. It's going to be a GT3 league, and it's going to have.
New fastest lap for Rose, 31.2. New fastest
we're
lap
going to
for
penalty
Cox,
points.
31.1.
We're going to have some enduros, some sprints, some sprint features in our league, and live stewarding. I will be the chief steward, and we're going to run it WEC style. So that means penalties are instant in the same race whenever possible. We will have code 80s instead of the pace car.
New fastest lap for Stafford, 31.1.
And we're going to run our thing. And I think everyone is going to enjoy it. Now, if you are a full tilt Virtua Motorsport driver, you have an automatic berth into the league, regardless of skill level. Whether we put you in Pro, Pro-Am, or Am. But I being that live steward, that's the value add. That's the value add, is live stewarding, where if someone does something stupid, the penalty comes right then and there. And that penalty matrix, that's going to require a lot of manual typing, but it will get done. Because we are both seeing how bad the officials are. And so there's a little bit of a teaser. So Wednesdays is when we're planning to do it. And we're going to do live stewarding. It's going to be open setup. And we're just not going to tolerate bad driving in the league. So, the driving standards have plummeted with COVID. I agree with that. In Petit Le Mans, in the split we were in, to give you an example, in the first lap, 7 cars got taken out in turn 1. Or turn 3 or turn 5. First lap, 7 out of 44 cars gets taken out. It's a 10-hour endurance race. Why? I need to set my set fixed here, so we can only change a few things. All right, so let's see. So we're back in 20th. So we're hanging out in the back with the cool kids. And it's Las Vegas. This is fast. Oh my gosh, this is like huge on the oval. Like, huge. Well, my IR says I'm better at road, but I haven't done enough oval to really say whether or not I'm better at it. I mean, the same strategic concepts apply. My issue is just doing the thing. I need to be able to do the thing. Yeah, oval. It's high speed chess. So, but see, I'm at 18. Okay. I may crank that up a little bit.
40 laps, P20.
Okay, so 2 sets of tires, 40 laps here at Vegas, and we're just gonna have a little fun.
Follow car number 12 in the outside
But
car.
but no, the officials are really bad. So, ooh, blood orange cider, nice. But
catch up to car number 12.
yeah, we're gonna spin up the Full Tilt Racing League. FTRL is the name. And so, yeah, if you are still an FTVM driver, at the end of the season, you get an automatic berth into it. Oh, those are always the most dangerous ones. Yeah. Like, they're so smooth, and you just start... Yeah, I feel you. Hey, we got a good team. We're getting recognized. 500. Holy crap, dude.
Ready.
Slow down. Drink some water. So I can't pass, but only on the outside.
Carlo.
A very slow start here. All right, here we go. This is going to be... Oh, there's Reckon.
Inside.
On the brakes. On the brakes.
Caution. Watch out.
Of course you can.
Race cars out. Line up single file behind car number 30. We can see Clayton has gone off. We're under caution. Pit's closed.
Great racing. Great race. Yes. So, yeah, I watched... I think it was one of the later recap videos, the compilation videos. Pablo. Oh my gosh. Pablo is the show that entertains, because you never ever know
Of course, yellow. Pits are open.
what he's going to say. So, and I think Pablo deep down inside is a good guy. He's passionate. He means well. It's just sometimes that gets either misinterpreted or he crosses a line he's not aware of. Yes, Harry, after the stream, they will be gone. They are going away. as you saw Paul's statement, Paul and I had a talk about it. We felt that we felt that is the right decision for our team.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
And understand, Andy and Larry, they're good people. I think they earnestly intend to mean well. But both the Sprint and the Enduro League has become a zoo. In the United States, we call it a romper room. And that's not helping our team. And, you know, I was very disappointed that Kerr, Oldslow, and I, we didn't get to race the Merc representing SSR Sapphire. And the way that they handled it didn't have a lot of empathy. They were practical, but they missed the cue of showing empathy because, like, Kerr went to register, and for some reason, it didn't let Oldslow and I be drivers, only let us spot or crew, I think. There's no reason why that should have happened in the first place.
At the end of this lap.
Something did not occur, and it's not Kerr's fault. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Because we had worked really hard on getting this Merc dialed in. Okay. We were really happy with the Merc. I felt comfortable driving the Merc. And Kerr felt terrible. Like, when he said, I've gone through all the stages of grief in 12 hours, he meant it. He felt terrible. Well, when I looked at it, I go, there was no way he could have screwed this up. Because if it's someone that didn't, like, someone that's new to the service and all that, that's one thing. Kerr knows what he's doing, which means it's not his fault. Something happened. And the way that it was handled, I am disappointed in. That's all I will say about it. I'm disappointed in it. I think it should have been handled a little bit more empathy and a little bit more understanding. And that didn't happen. Okay, so
Green,
pass on the outside.
Inside.
Before the start finish line.
Outside.
All right, here we go.
P15.
Hold your line.
And it's basically almost flat out on new tires, and then you gotta work the car once the tires
Clear high.
come good.
Car high.
Great track.
Hold your line.
Oh,
Still there. Clear
someone
outside.
got loose in front of me. No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Because the thing is in teams these days, they make it so easy to register. It's a lot better than it used to be.
33.9. You've just done a 34.7.
A lot better than it used to be. I don't think you did. You know, it's not idiot proof, but it's definitely idiot resistant. And they do, in the way that they have the big button, it's not hard. Like it's a lot easier to do it.
31.1.
Key thing is going to be tires. If this runs to the end, who's going to keep their tires? You're them. Here at Vegas, it's definitely the bottom to start, and then as the tires go away, you move up.
P15.
I like running the middle here, and that's why.
careful, we've got a full course caution.
I hope you were holding the brakes.
Keep going.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 12. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Yeah, that just killed my motor. I'm done. Let's see if he actually was holding the brakes. There's nowhere I could go.
Funny, it's the 10 truck again. Same people, every time. Never fails.
Okay. All right, so he's saying it's the 10 truck. All right, here we go. 10 truck's right here, the black. Let me go. There we go. Yep, just drove it right in. Okay, in his defense, he was trying to slow that car down. He was trying to slow it down. I just fell victim to, and there's
Lucky
no
dog
fast,
on the high side, guys.
On the
and there's
outside.
no fast repair here either. Yeah, what he did, I'll show you what he did here. Okay. He's flat out. Okay, he's even right there. And what happens is because this truck
Newberry, you are in 17. You
here.
are going bad.
This truck is taking air off of the front and it's shoving him this way because of it. He has less front downforce. Okay. Now, here's where he should know the guy's there. I bet you in cockpit he can see him. He's right there. Now, if this person's on a smaller monitor, he should know that the truck is still there. Look at his line. He's lined up towards South Point and he's not squaring the corner off. Okay, here we go. Right? All he's got to do is look right there.
Is pitting now.
That's all he's got to do. So that's inexperience. Now, we'll see how big the
car in front is pitting.
blew the motor. Yeah, you can't really move over. You have to kind of be very tight. Yeah, blew the motor.
It happened to me.
And it was the 10 again. Same truck as before.
Yeah, it was loose as hell, and then he was on the inside, and the guy on the outside looked like he just turned left. And I didn't really catch exactly what happened, but it looked like he just turned left, and they both went down and hit the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just looked at the replay because the 10 just did not square off the corner. The guy's right there on the right side. It just didn't square the corner off and caused the wreck and blew up my motor.
If you really want to know who caused the wreck, all you got to do is go to the in-car camera of the 10, and you can see his wheel.
Yeah, which is what I've done. Okay. Well, poo. All right. Let's withdraw out of that. Because, yeah, that's no bueno. That is no bueno. Yeah. Okay, that's 6:15. What I'm looking at is 5:45. Do we have a? Oh, yes, we do. We have a 5:45. Open truck. So here we go. Hey, this works out. Now this is open, so I may need a set for this. Do I even have one? And ovals, I actually pay for sets because I don't know what I'm doing when I do an oval setup. All right, so let me see if Twitch Desktop has picked this up. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Twitch, for picking that up. Yeah, it's curved. Like I'm happy the camera shows how curved it is. The new position's really good now. I really like it. Yeah, but it's curved probably 10 centimeters minimum from center line. Like if you just draw a straight line out. All right, I gotta find.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Like it's huge. It's huge. Okay, where trucks 2022. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay. Okay, so I do have a setup. Yeah, it's
New fastest lap for green, 30.8.
okay.
Fastest lap for Richard, 30.3.
All right, there is that. Okay, so I will have an open setup for that. But yeah, if this sucker was flat, it's gargantuan.
The leader has just done a 30.3.
Like, I mean, huge. So, but like it's just huge. It's absolutely huge. So, but okay. Yeah, so this is 49 inches. So
Has just done a 30.3.
50 inches is 125 centimeters. Easily. So this is a meter 25 pretty much. So, okay, who is... Oh. Okay. Yeah, and you know, they say for triples, it's either 27 or 32s, from what I understand. Or the right dimensions, diagonally. So, to give you an idea, from here to the top, actually, let me do it over here. From here to here, I think is 1440 pixels. I think. I think that's what it is. Let's see here. I gotta look it up.
That's a new fastest lap.
Yeah,
for
it's
McCarthy,
50.
30.3.
So the pixels on this
The leader's just done
is
30.1.
14. So 1440. But this way is 5120. Like, it's got a lot of pixels. A lot of pixels. Oh, Old Slow, I definitely understand about the slow hurt and the financials. My mom, she is 74, and with the inflation going on in the United States, I've been having to help her considerably more than I used to because everything's so expensive. Everything is so expensive. And so, no, I have a full empathy for you. And, also, for Kurt, Kurt with his back issues. And yeah, Harry, it's nuts. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. The pound, I mean, I remember when the dollar was like, it was something like $2 to the pound. I remember that. $2 to the pound. And now the euro, the pound, and the dollar are saying, and the thing is the dollar is so strong right now. So, the Chinese are really having a hard time. They're just not advertising it. The Japanese yen is having a hard time. Everyone's having a hard time because the dollar is so strong. And sooner or later, we're going to have a recession because everything's got to kind of reset a little bit. But it's going to be a painful adjustment. They came out today in the United States with the Consumer Price Index. And the inflation is the highest it's been in 40 years.
Spotter, radio check.
40 years. That is a... I hope so, Harry. I hope that they mellow out. All right, so this is the opens. This is 80 laps. And I'm the number 8 in a 31 track field. Yeah, Old Slow, food prices here for certain things have gone up substantially high. Now, Norway has a wonderful blessing. They have all that oil. And because of the way that their sovereign fund works, they can handle a lot more inflation than we can here in the United States. We have a midterm election on Tuesday. And the good money is that the current party is getting kicked out of both houses of Congress because of the way things are. That was one of the smartest things Norway ever did was a sovereign fund. Because their people are taken care of. And we could do the same thing here in the States. But the politicians don't want that because that's not money in their pockets. Yeah, yeah. So like lactose-free milk, right? Um, Lactose-free milk has gone up 50% this year. Lactose-free milk, 50%. Eggs have doubled here. Yeah, it's like they've announced today that Social Security is going up 8.7%. That is not going to return people back to a minimum level of subsistence for a lot of senior citizens. It's just not going to happen. So,
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 66 Fahrenheit.
yeah, so the gluten intolerant, right? So the gluten intolerance. So my church is one of the largest churches in the city. As in, we have 4 services and we're bringing in 5,500 people. Oh, idiots, I hear you. So we bring in about 5,500 people. So we're one of the larger churches. We do communion every week. The cost of doing the gluten-free
The leader has
part
just
of the
done a
communion,
30.5.
okay, has gone up by a factor of 5. So when they get the prepackaged gluten-free bread and wine for communion, from January this year to now is a factor of 5. Well, the issue is we're growing by leaps and bounds, and a lot of our folks are in the 30 and under, and most of them have a gluten intolerance. We're finding out about a third of them have a gluten intolerance. And so it's a cost that the church is definitely having to bear. Luckily, my church is a very benevolent church. It is a very, very giving church. And because of that, that has helped defer the costs. But yeah, I have a great empathy because here I am, and I'm not going to lie to you. Even I have not. Even I have been affected by inflation and cost, and my buying power has definitely gone down. And I do pretty good in life. I really do. I think I do a lot better than most. But even I have had to put off some major purchases, like the new car. There's no way I'm buying a new car in this economy. It's just not happening. Um, you know, my golfing holiday. Well, let me tell you about the rig. No, you should go there. That's okay. You should go there. I do not mind. For me, I looked at it as a return on investment. When I said, you know what, I'm getting this. This is my primary hobby. I wanted the best of everything. That's kind of how I am. When I do something, I want the best of everything. Harry knows this from the golf clubs I bought. People know this about me. Oh, if Gyro's throwing money at something, it's going to be good. Okay? But My car is a wonderful car. It's 14 years old. It's a 2008 Hyundai Elantra. It's still trucking along. Why incur more debt? Why incur more debt? Okay, we are 19th out of 30. One of them may have dropped. Exactly. Why, if you're going to invest your money in something that brings you enjoyment and is solid like a rock. Okay, I'm just making sure. Like, here's the thing. I don't need a fancy car to impress anyone because I have no one to impress. I have a good life. And that's right. Today's sponsor, Rock Solid Rigs. That's right. Love those guys. Mark, this is good stuff, man. Yeah. And, you know, my car is low emissions. It's fuel efficient. Why? Why do I need anything? Why? Let me make sure the steering is right on this. So, secret in driving ovals. If you look at the steering ratio, you want it 14 to 1. That's the magic steering ratio. Sometimes 16 to 1. Do not try to race this on 12 to 1. And the reason is you want the wheel to rotate slowly. Hello, Elizabeth. My sister from a different mister. Exactly, Harry. And the other thing is...
1980 laps.
The other thing is, look at the enjoyment I've already had. Petit Le Mans for me was special.
5 in the inside column.
And the reason why Petit Le Mans was special is this thing made me better. It made me better. And Petit Le Mans was a great experience, and it showed me, hey, you got some potential you need to convert into talent.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
So, exactly, and I was lacking consistency because with the old rig, it had one fixed point, and I showed it on one of the streams. It was like this. This has no problem.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
It is because it was aluminum, one fixed point of contact, and everything was screwed in. But that rig wasn't meant for this. It was meant for a more casual person. And I had realized, you know what, I need to get serious about this, because I know I can be at 2,000 if I put in the time.
Go, go, go.
And so that's why I spent the money.
Outside. You clear high. I've got a car high. You clear outside.
And so, yeah, I mean, this thing has been wonderful.
Good start.
Yeah, and you have to work with what you got. You know, sometimes a wheel stand, an office chair, that's what you have. But you do the best you can in said situation.
17.
Clear high. Car high.
And Harry, you've done that because look how good you are compared to the average iRacer.
Clear outside.
I'll give you an interesting statistic. At 1550, oh,
Got a
he's
car
gone.
on the outside.
Stay down there.
Clear high. There's a car on your inside. Clear inside.
at 1550 IR and road, I was better than 2/3
15th place.
of the road iRacers, just at 1550. So if you're 3,000, you're probably better than 85% of the iRacers. So yeah, you've done well with what you have. And Elizabeth here, yeah, 3%. And Elizabeth, so I got to give a shout out to Elizabeth here. Elizabeth knows I'm a big fan of
Okay,
hers.
Dwayne, fuel
Big
window
fan.
opens on lap 34 and it should close on lap
She would
43.
call her former pedals Fisher-Price pedals. I mean, did not have low cells and all that. She still hit 2,000. And she finally got,
The guy behind has just done it, 30.7.
she finally got some new pedals. And you know, she's kind of learning how to drive again. Been there, done that. Yeah, almost hit 3K on those pedals. So I have a pretty good awareness of the struggle is real. Yeah, but Harry, that's because people have been stupid. Because they look at Watkins Glen and they say, oh, I got an A license, but because they don't drive a lot of road and they want to go fast, there you are.
Bryant is now leading P15.
But no, I totally get it. Totally get it. And here's the thing, 150 IR on a 3,000 IR is just 5%.
Your lap times are improving, this is good.
At my IR, it's 10. Yeah, but Harry, the reason why you do that is you want to do so well. You are one of those that's like, you know what, I'm going to do the best I can and I want to do well by it. And that has to be tempered.
That was a 30.8.
And what you have to temper it with is the notion of, you know what, if it doesn't go my way, did I make the right decisions? Hey Max, how are you? Exactly. And Elizabeth talks about it a lot. Getting into the right split. That is so important. Realizing when you're in the right split and realizing when you're not in the right split. And I have learned a lot from Elizabeth because I recognized she is a person of exceptionality, intelligence, character, and substance. So it was very easy for me to go, what does this person have to say? And she is bang on a lot of the time. I mean, very high rate of accuracy and precision when it comes. So, hey, congrats, Max. That's great news. See, Harry, you've hit the nail on the head. I am learning that lesson right now. Okay, I'm in 15th, but I'm having a great time. So, let me give you a quick comparison. This rig, when I turn left, there's no side to side, where I feel the rig doing this. In the old one, I would be feeling that right now, and I would have to drive around it. Here, I don't have to drive around it. I know
Okay, Dwayne, the next car is
this
Holland.
rig is so stiff, it will just do it for me. So this oval race is an Elizabeth McFife Advanced Institute of iRacing Tactics and Strategy Special. Started in the back.
Behind us now, 2.2 seconds.
I'm not pushing very hard.
Time was 31.4.
I'm in 15th,
Car high.
keeping the truck out of
Clear
trouble.
high.
Yeah, the sprint setup this year, Max, is so bad for the R8. Like, I honestly question if there were illegal drugs used in the creation of that set. Yeah, I've heard good things about the
On the outside.
SynHub
Clear
wheel stand.
outside.
There's some very good things about how stiff it is for a wheel stand. So no, I that's why I look at some people like, you know, I've heard of people on, you know, G29s and low-end, low-sub pedals, they get the 5,000. I'm like, wow. I can't fathom that. So, yeah, the Porsche's got a really good fixed setup, Max. Are you moving the brake bias to the rear 2 clicks when you use that setup?
You've just done 31.5.
Yeah, the Porsche is back. Whatever they fix on the Porsche, it's a lot better than it was. Yeah, the fixed Audi set is just hot trash. It's hot trash. It doesn't have enough traction control.
All right, Dwayne, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Full course caution.
The ABS is at 8, which is not, it's not bad. 8 is not bad, but the TC is terrible. And the preload is also not that good. So
We're under caution. It's closed. Pace cars out.
All right.
Line up single file behind car number 03.
Yeah. 2.7. Oh, that's right. It is 2.7. Ugh. It's even worse than I thought it was. Yeah, it really needs to be a 4 and an 8, and that would help that car a fair bit. All right, first caution, everybody. So for those wondering, yeah, but I'm not surprised by that, Harry. I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, 5.5, and they know. All right, so I would not be surprised if there are some tires about to happen.
The leader, Bryant, is pitting.
Okay, so we will join the leader in some fresh rubber.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Box in 300 meters. Need to stop again to get to the end. Box
Well,
in 5.
You can drive
4,
around that.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
You can drive around that. Just run higher steering ratio and a little bit lower force feedback. Max, I almost did. I almost did. Yeah, Harry, run a 16-to-1 steering ratio and run a lower force feedback, and it will not hurt your shoulder. Trust me on this one. Because this is on 18 on a 10 Newton meter, because
Pits are open.
I drive with the back of my shoulder, so I need the extra force feedback to be granular. But yeah, run it a little lower, and if that doesn't work, you go the other direction, you run a 12 instead of a 16. But you're still running the lower force feedback because you're still running the lower force feedback because, yeah, see, Max and I run 14-1, but with a shoulder issue, especially if it's right here in the middle where the ball and socket joint is, you got to run less force feedback, and you need feel. You don't want resistance. You want a light resistance mid-corner. Best way out of D, Harry. So, ARCA. A lot of people run ARCA. It's very hit or miss. But yeah, stay in the back no matter what. The race will develop for you. I mean, look at us. We didn't qualify. We started near the back. We're 13th.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
And we're just going to be calm. You just drive calm. You take your positions when you can. But remember, in oval, SR is hard to get.
Okay, plane.
You're only getting
Get ready.
4
Race will
corners
resume
a
at the end of
lap.
this lap.
So you got to do more oval races. Yeah, yeah, but here's the thing, Harry. The hard part is tracks. So what you do is look at the schedules on D Oval, and you look for your legacy tracks, or like Daytona. Okay, Daytona gets used a lot in ovals. And then all you gotta do is buy the car, and you just bang on that for the week. That's all you race for a week. You'll get your 3.0 in D, and then you sit out and you take the promotion the trucks. This is C. I like trucks because it's predictable, it's nice to drive. Now the Xfinity car, that's a tricky car to drive. The D car, that's a tricky car to drive. Chase is bouncing a little bit.
Green flag. E14. Car in front.
If
is
you're wondering,
all
how do
right.
I know when the
Brooks,
upshift?
race.
So the dash has the RPM, but I also listen to sound.
Got a car on the inside.
And I like shifting about 75, 7600,
Clear
getting
inside.
on with things. But no, that's, oh, that guy just had an issue behind me. But that's how I got into oval. I got into A,
That last lap was a
and then
33.3.
Daytona killed my A in oval.
Car
Killed my
outside.
A in oval. I'm back in B.
Hold your line.
B's
Clear
fine.
outside.
And I'm not that experienced in oval. I haven't done a lot of races in oval. So why not do a season or two in truck? And learn.
I've got a car low.
And then when you get
Hold
to
your
B,
line. Clear low.
when you get to B, do the same thing. But yeah, racing trucks is fun, man. I think a lot of people should do it. The races are short enough, but it's
Carlo.
also,
Hold your line.
I like the feel of the truck.
Still there. Clear low.
I did 4 of them, huh?
Car low.
See, I'm running the middle groove here, middle to
Still
middle
there.
high groove, because I just
Still
want
there.
to save my tires.
Hold your line. You're clear inside.
Pretty much flat out.
Car
Little breathe
inside.
of the throttle here in 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, just to
Still
make sure
there.
the truck
Clear
has the
inside.
right rotation.
Bryant is now in the lead.
And you try to avoid the accident. So if you start seeing a vehicle on an oval start having issues, start coasting and then braking. Don't eat it through, you will wreck. Because the distance between the wall and that white line is not that big. It really isn't.
Inside. Still there.
So
13th place.
Hold your line.
you guys saw the
Middle,
9
three
move
wide.
up, notice I lifted,
Clear all round.
got the truck where I wanted, and away I went. I also run a radar, so I know where trucks are in the scheme of things. I have extra spatial awareness now. This monitor. It's amazing. The curve, because okay, so that truck's going out of my mirror, and he's right there at the door because of the monitor. And so
Still there. Clear low.
fantastic. Yeah, left to right, that is, I'm considering left to right, but I use SimHub's radar, and I really like how they do
That
its
was,
interpretation of left to
21.0.
right, because they do it in vehicles, so you know exactly if the vehicle's on the door or not. So, alright Liz, and I like knowing that, because sometimes your passes are tight, both in road and in oval, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is the love-hate. I respect that. See, I'm flat out through because I'm on the middle groove,
Inside.
and now I got the
Hold your
full
line.
run.
Hold your line.
And see,
Hold
he's
your
right
line.
there, quarter panel door.
Hold your line.
I see him,
Still there.
3 wide top.
Hold your line.
So it showed me there was
Inside
2
clear.
there,
10th position.
and that's why I really like SimHub, because it shows a physical car. It's not just a line. So it showed me 3 wide, and I was the top lane. So, okay, 31 laps already done. So 80 laps. That is 200 kilometers here. Yeah, RaceLab's radar is not bad. I like how RaceLabs does it in the grid, and I like their color coding. Like you see yellow versus red, I really like that. I used it for quite a while, and it was decent. But it's about
Got a car
preference,
on the
right?
inside.
It's the preference.
Hold your line.
Ha,
Still there.
yeah, I can see that. Caps and
Clear
Race Lab.
Car inside.
Because they actually would work
Still
well
there.
together, when I think about it.
Still there.
I got a little bit loose.
Hold your line.
Error wash.
Still there. Hold your line.
So he's got
Clear
a good
inside.
run.
Car low.
Issue is,
Hold your line. Clear inside.
P11. All right, Dwayne, the next car is Busker.
2. So now,
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 70
notice the
Fahrenheit.
pack is pulled back up to me. Oh, that's right, it is free.
We've got a car high.
It
Clear
is
high.
free. I forgot about that. They've formally stop development on it. I hope someone picks it up and forks it. Deserves at least that.
Your lap time was 31.8.
Yeah, I subscribed to it for a month, so I think that's how I got mine. So,
There's a car on your inside. Clear low.
actually, I think I'm going to follow this guy now. I'm going to run the low line. I got the download somewhere, so I may be able to park it somewhere where you can get your hands on it. So these two battling, look at the gap. I gotta get by these guys, otherwise we're gonna have issues.
B11.
We've got a car on the outside. Clear
Okay,
high.
outside, and now I'm gonna take the high line. He took the high line, see, so Paul knows what's up. Paul knows what's up. He's trying to deny me the outside run there, so it was very good tactics. Hi, Paul. Now I'm just gonna switch to the bottom.
On the outside. Hold your line.
P10.
Hold your line. Still there.
Okay, Dwayne.
You're clear high.
See, he and I are having a good race. Now I'm clear.
Car high.
Now he's gonna get the run.
Hold your line. You're clear outside. Car low. You're in the middle.
Now I'm just gonna get around
You're
this
clear
guy because
inside.
he's slow.
Outside.
Pit window
See?
is open.
Paul and
Still
I,
there. Clear all
we got a
round.
good idea of what's going on. We know what we need to do.
P9. Your lap time was at 32.0.
So now what I'm gonna do is gonna go, okay, I know he and I are pretty
Clear low.
equal. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm digging it. Digging it.
There's a car exiting the pits.
Digging it. This is some good racing right now. This guy knows what's up. That's another thing about oval is finding out who you can race with. Paul, this guy's good. He's got good tactical awareness. Jeff is going to be very interesting. See how he
Half
plays
distance,
this.
we think about 24 laps of fuel left.
Inside.
Your last lap time was at 31.7.
Okay, so you
Hold
see
your
how
line.
Jeff is arcing the corner.
Hold your line. Hold
I
your line.
am.
Hold your line. Still there.
So he's running. He's arcing
Still
the
there.
corner. I'm running a little bit of a high diamond type line.
Hold your line. You're clear inside.
This is good stuff, man.
That lap was at 31.7.
Hello, Ref. How are you? Well, we're having a good old
Got a
race
car
here.
low. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
I mean, a actual
Inside
decent,
clear.
good oval race. The car behind,
Inside.
car ahead, and good racers here.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Inside clear.
Okay, and no, we do not praise Danica Patrick in this string. That is a Daniel thing. I don't know who I would praise, to be honest. No, we do not praise Danica.
That lap was at 31.8.
Maybe Yeah, but we all know we praise St. George. Exactly.
P9.
Maybe Tony Stewart. Maybe I should start praising Tony Stewart. Well, I appreciate that,
Got a car
Harry.
on the inside.
I worked really hard for the
Still
team,
there.
and they really
Hold your
appreciate
line.
it. See,
Hold
so
your line.
it's all about blocking runs here.
Hold your line.
You've just done a 32.1.
Hold your line. Clear inside. There's a car on
That's
your
right, praise
inside.
Hooters staff.
Hold your line.
Now, I do not go to Hooters.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear low. We've got a car low.
I am almost in Kyle
clear
Larson
inside.
country here. How high I'm running. It's a spoiler zone, yeah. True.
P8. The next car is Baker.
My Baker's trying to. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to the bottom. Because I want to get by.
Car outside. Clear high.
Notice I got to lift a little more. Now I've moved them
Car
up.
high.
See, notice how I moved them up.
You're clear
That was
outside.
planned. I moved them up because he had to give me space on the bottom. The middle groove is the groove. Really? Wendy's, nice.
P7. The gap to Albright ahead is now 4.0 seconds. That lap was at 32.1.
Sir, this is Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's. We are not like McDonald's.
Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Albright.
Okay.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Yeah, UK twist. Yeah, exactly. Always a UK
Inside.
twist. Fact.
Still there. Still there.
Yeah, I've heard that. There's a lot of
there.
Taco Bell now. Over there.
Hold your line. You're clear inside.
So I just overdrove the
Car
corner,
low.
and Jason's gonna get by.
Hold your line. Clear low.
I overdrove the corner.
Inside.
It's the 9th race of...
8th
Oh,
place.
Clear low.
I just saved that. That's a
Car
big
high.
save.
Got a full course caution. Watch
Oh, I got my own caution. Yes!
We're under caution. Pits are closed. This car is out. Line up single file behind
Yeah, the
car
spotter
number
set it, but I know
28.
the car was right there.
The one car, I think, just stopped track. Yeah, that would be him.
There was a wreck in front of me. I braked for it.
There was no wreck. Somebody fucking hit the wall or something and gathered it up. You slowed down to fucking stupid.
And welcome to NASCAR chat, where the F word
Pits are open.
would be used so often that if they had access to the Elizabeth McFife F-Art command, we would be in the tens of thousands on a weekly basis. I just got my own caution. Oh yeah, the oval rants are so good. They're so good, dude. Rest in peace, go. And now I can pit.
Leader's pitting now.
Okay, so I'm gonna be able to pit. Oh yeah, the mute button is a mandatory thing on ovals. All right.
The car in front is pitting.
Okay, let me get my butt here.
Watch your speed. We'll pull you to the end. Box in 300 meters.
Okay.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
A great gather up there, and we'll have a little bit of damage. We'll get it fixed here. And we got 28 laps. Okay, there we go, fixing my damage. Fix my damage. Because aero is so important here at Las Vegas. These are flat out all the time. Flat out all the time. Okay, 14. Come on, keep fixing. Yeah, when in doubt, flat out.
The leader, Baker, is pitting.
Okay, the leader's back in. Oh, same here, Liz. This is like, doing this, I'm like so relaxed, I'm so chill, you know.
Pits are open.
Yeah, the road season is not that great. We've until he gets to Suzuka. Once he gets to Suzuka, it'll be fine. ESS has had a good schedule. So, I got most of my damage fixed. What I'm hoping is a quick caution. I'll come back in, fix the damage, and be happy. Yeah, Hockenheim is really hard if you are not on a lot of screens. Like this monitor or triples, you need to have it. Because the LMP2s, and Harry has just said what I was about to say, it's awkward.
Of course, yellow. Pits are open.
It's just awkward. It's just awkward. Okay, pits are open. So what I'm going to do...
Look out for the pit speed limit. Look out for the pit speed limit. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap. Box in 300 meters.
All right, drop at the end. That's okay.
Loads.
That's okay.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Fix my damage. Okay, so I'm going to go to the end anyway, which is fine. I got a good truck. We're going to have all my damage fixed. Now, don't speed out of the pits. That's the key. I don't mind starting from the end. That's fine. I don't mind dropping to the end. Okay. And now we're going to be at full gas.
Green, green, green. Let's go.
You're clear outside.
So I can pass on the outside until the line. And now I'm going to get on with it.
B13.
B13. So I only lost 2 spots.
Car low.
And I made a great catch
Clear
at the front.
inside.
So
The car in front is Holland.
Car high. Hold your line. Clear high.
you can't go below the line here. It is legal.
Car high.
Now I just got to get through the traffic.
You're clear high.
Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Adams.
Got to get through the traffic. Just realize they're racing hard because of Lucky Dog. This truck was really good mid-run. Mid-run, this truck was
We've got a car on the
fantastic.
outside.
Brooks is now in the lead.
No, I
Car
agree with
high.
you. Even now that I got
Hold
this
your line.
monitor, I'm hesitant to race Hockenheim
Hold your line.
until I come to grips with it.
Clear outside.
Clear outside? Alright. Okay. Now, the issue is I'm by myself, and they're in the draft. So I need a quick caution. Got one set of tires left. Kind of by myself. Maybe if Dade can get up here and help me a little bit. So I'm trying to put the left front tire on the seam right here. That's my line. And I can just run it flat all the way around. But I am losing time. I'm not in the draft.
The gap behind is now 1.3.
All of our damage is fixed. So okay, so we got 20 laps to go at the line. But I need a little bit of help.
13th place. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Because if Dade gets up here, let's say he decides to pass me, I may let him go quickly. Just for the draft.
You've just done a
Car inside. Still there. You're clear inside.
I'll flip the throttle. Well, that's inlet. Well, maybe you'll pull me along. The other thing is they've gotten in single file and they're not fighting. Therefore, it's really hard to pass when they're in single file. Now, with about 10 laps to go, I'm expecting some squabbling. So that speeding penalty only cost me 3
Bryant
net
is now leading.
spots. Dade is quicker than me. For sure. For sure. But yeah, Hockenheim is just tough. There's so many blind situations that those who are just on a single small low screen, 32-inch screen or smaller, they get themselves in situations that's not their fault, and they're the ones that often end up suffering.
Be careful, we've got a full course.
All
caution.
right. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, it's the hairpin. I agree. I agree. It's the hairpin. Now,
Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car 30. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
so we're going to take our last tires. Take our last tires. Because Dade and I are at the rear of the lead lap. And the issue is here is if we don't take tires, the truck is going to push.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
So yeah, that is exactly what I was thinking. I don't lose anything.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 300 meters.
Easy
Got loads of
one to
fuel.
make. Easy call to make.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
No bigs. No bigs. I want fresh rubber for this. I don't mind losing a spot here to Dade, because I think Dade is quicker than I am. And in a restart situation, we're going to be all right. All right, all of our tires are done. Easy call to make there. Because if we're in the middle of the pack, we cannot pit. Track position's too important here.
Pits are open.
Way too important here. Okay, so Mr. JP. So these are the lap trucks. They're pitting. This is a good situation, because we know Dade is really good. He and I have got tires. Now, Mr. Adams came on pit road as well. So you figure Adams, Grajewski, myself, Ray, all took rubber. That's a 17. Okay. That's a 19. Okay. Okay, we're 14, so we're on the high line, which is perfect. Because no one can pass me before the line. This is working out very well.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Right, this has turned out to be a pretty good race. After that stinker, the one we had first off, this has developed very nicely.
All right, Dwayne.
And I'm
get
on the
ready.
outside.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Lane. Need to see if Phil will do a truck livery. He's done so many good liveries for us. So I would watch for 2 trucks ahead of me. I expect them to go right through the field. Okay, 24 needs to get his butt in line. Okay. So yeah, we got 10 laps, and we do have the green-white checker possibility.
Green flag, we're racing.
All right, here we go. We're going to get on with it because we got to attack. So there's 4 of us with tires trying to cut them through the field.
On the outside. Clear high.
You will see me drive a little bit more aggressively than normal.
Still there.
P13. That lap time was 33.6.
Good
Still
time.
there. You're clear inside.
Yeah, this is, yeah, spicy. Spicy.
P12. You've just
I still
done
got
the
Brad
12.6.
with me. See, they're starting to slide up there a little bit. Question is, can I get by?
Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high.
Try, I got fresh
car
tires.
high.
I'm going right down to the bottom.
Hold your line.
Okay,
I gotta go.
Dwayne,
Oh,
car
oh,
exits in the
oh,
pits, heads
oh,
up.
oh,
You're
I'm
clear
going that way.
outside. Outside.
Going that way.
You're clear
Excuse me,
outside.
pardon me, excuse me.
P9.
Car high. Still there.
Chose track position, I
line.
chose tires.
Hold your line. You're clear high.
All right. Well, jumped up to some spots.
P8.
Now, can I chase them down? Well, I don't have to hold anything back. I can just run the bottom all the way home.
Heading up to Baker. Ahead is now 0.9. Your lap time was
If
30.9.
they keep fighting, I will close in. Level
The car in
pegging.
front of us is now all right.
Okay. What I want is a non
Come on, Dwayne.
green,
Push,
white
push,
checker.
push. We can catch this car.
I do not want a
Lap
green
was
white
at
checker
30.9.
to run it out.
Car outside. Clear high.
No green white checker. We want this to go to the end to maximize our points and our very good tactical run.
7th position.
So we got lucky being in the back. Tires. Thank you, Gregory, for letting us by. The 14. Notice the 14 got
Car
squeezed.
high.
14 got squeezed.
Clear outside.
P6, 2 laps remaining. You've just done a 31.0.
Okay. See, this is all about situational awareness. And I've put the truck in good position. Okay, so now can we consolidate?
White flag, one more lap.
6 is pretty good actually.
Okay, Blaine, the next car is Husker.
This is Paul, who we raced with in the middle stanza, so we know he's good.
Got a car on the inside. Still there. Inside clear.
P6. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
I'll take that. That's a good run.
Thought you could be better. It's all good.
Good race, Paul.
Good race, guys.
That was
Yeah,
a
that's
solid
So
effort.
we're here for my first open win.
Solid. Really happy with that. We took all of our chances. And Zach Bryant just said that's his first open win, so good on the man. The 6th place? Yeah. In 0X. That will help the SR. Very nice.
Watch your speed. Box in 300 meters.
Well, Zach, you got the burnouts down pretty good, buddy.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm really happy
now.
with that. Really happy with that. That is what I wanted. We saved the truck. We let's see if there's any. Oh yeah. Not too much on the chat actually. Well, you have to drive trucks with your head, and
Hey, 18, I appreciate your cleanliness, man. You were there a couple times.
all right. So let me cut over here. There we go. All right. Hey, exactly. That's a good trade-off. Good trade-off. Let me do. Oh. Very nice. Let me cut over to the browser. Okay, so we gained 0.21 of SR, 50. Very nice. 50 on the IR. And let me see, have they done the other one? So the other one, I finished 33rd. So do they have results? They don't even have results for that. Why do they not have results? I guess I'm looking at the wrong one. So we lost 77, so that 50 was important. Yeah. 0.09, but hey, when you break the motor, you break the motor. It's just that simple. You break the motor. So let me do that. There we go. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. So tomorrow, F3 League Zandvoort with a working rig. I'm looking to get my first points of the season. I also Don't know how the weekend is going to set up. I may do some streaming on the weekend. I don't know yet. I may not. But next week, yes, I will be streaming that Harry. That is at 2100 BST is when the practice starts. But next week, 12 hours of Cavantic of Sebring, so you're going to see some GT4 on the channel next week once I get V2 published and all that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's kind of nice, kind of get my way back into streaming a little bit. So thanks everyone for your support. Much appreciated. As always, my friends, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. God bless.